We now return to Let's Play SimCity. Zoom. Okay. So, as much fun as I'm having here in this town, it's been a little while since I've been playing, and so I've kind of forgotten what's going on. And as such, I think we're going to move on to another city until I can remember what's going on here. City's looking pretty good. I like this. I like how this is starting to come together as a region. But we do have one more town to kind of build up out here. So I think we're going to pop over here and give it a look. This will be my tourism city. The final one. So here we're going to be adding in all of the good stuff, and we'll see how well that works out. Now, this is going to be pretty much a square city, as all of them, but I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Until, excuse me, until this point, I've mostly been taking these big roads and building whatever. I think we're going to try and do this a little bit differently now, where I'm going to attempt to build the city up sort of so that it looks more natural, meaning that we're going to have the high-density streets, and we're going to use the high-density streets to kind of create, not really one-ways, I wish you could make one-ways in this game, but just kind of block it out a little bit differently so that it develops differently, such as putting lower density wherever the we'll probably put commercial out here along the beach, because that's where like the casinos and all that good stuff will be, and then we'll put my usual strips of casinos along the commercial along the main thoroughfares. But I'm gonna do like kind of a suburban area, so we're not gonna do high densities. You know, we'll have a low density outer bit, and then it'll kind of move in towards the city, so it'll build up and look a little bit more natural. Now that might not be so good, given the fact that it's gonna limit me and what I can do with my population. It'll also mean that we're going to have to change how I want to do densities. Rather than have, I mean, I'd love to have some high density. I think we'll have high wealth stuff out here. So we'll have commercial out this way. That's an awful lot of commercial, actually, to do that. But so for like apartment buildings, I won't want the condos. I'll want my apartment buildings to be low wealth. But I want my homes to be medium wealth, because then they actually turn into houses instead of trailers. So this is going to be a little bit of an experiment. We're going to see how well it does. Start out with the dirt roads, because that just allows me to build out to my desires. And then of course we'll have to find sort of the center point. So I guess we'll start out with this neighborhood out here, and then we'll kind of go now. Okay. Hold on a tick. Boy, I think it's stupid that you have to have these unlocked in each. Wait a minute, what? No, I totally have that. So that should unlock soon, and then I can maybe put it here? Do you think it'll fit there? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. We might have to do some modifications. Maybe I'll put the train station out here, because you're not going to want a major train station in... Well, I mean, maybe you would want it in the residential. I don't think so, though. I think the train station is really meant more for... places I would want that density, you know what I mean? So anyway, back to the task at hand here. So kind of, okay. Grief. Oh my god. Sorry. I've been playing a little bit too much BattleTech, and now my my mouse layout is... My finger memory is for that camera mode, not this one. And we will do the block thing, kind of like we did over in Coal Town, because I like that a lot. So we'll just keep this extended, blocked out like that. And then I do want to make sure these roads, well, you know, I mean, is it going to build that way anyway? I think it might. Let's just do squares for right now. That way I can kind of do it this way, and it's not going to go that way. Of course not. There. So now I can actually do it here. Okay. Now, this is where I may want an avenue out along the outside. I know that's not really what I want to have go on there. Center center and then probably high density roads. I guess we'll just kind of do a loop like that. It very much limits my ability for streetcars. That's why I like kind of doing it the way I've been doing it, because you can at least get your streetcars to go all around, but I don't think that's very efficient. I think they actually do seem to go more... Whoops. Hold on a tick. Okay. I got a little ahead of myself, and I left some cookies in the oven. Started recording too soon. Anyway, yeah, so I liked the original idea by having loops, so I could have my streetcars go all around the city, but I don't think we're going to want that this time. I think we're going to want to keep sort of the high-density stuff along the coastline. So that will probably be where we'll stop this, and then we'll just go in a loop there. So where then will this be? Okay, so we're gonna have like so between there and there is basically where this is all going. So we're gonna have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's not good either. The crossway, I guess I could have it go that way. I mean, it would still, I don't know, this is gonna be a little bit screwy because I want this to do the same thing over here, although in this case this will be more like the high wealth. So this will be the high wealth area over here. We'll put sort of the medium wealth along the outside, same here too. Medium wealth out there, so we can keep our densities down, and then we'll keep along the inner side on this side is where we'll put low density apartments. We'll allow the townhouses and the maybe we'll put the elite housing down here, actually. Elite housing. The high wealth housing will come down here. I do still want to keep, you know, maybe I should just make an anchor shape on that. I do kind of want to cut it, but there's really no reason. This will be like the main street. Yeah, let's just keep it how it is. We'll just have that going instead. So that means then this is gonna be, ooh, this will go like right there. Excellent. Okay, so that's fine. Let's grab an avenue, and we'll have this come down to like here for now. And then we'll go ahead and grab my square again, and like this. Yeah, God, that's gonna fit perfectly. Wonderful. I've been doing it wrong the whole damn time, trying to get it all to line up and make it. I should have been coming from the outside the whole time. Okay. Anyway, a little bit of commercial out here. Oh shit. Right. This town will have industry in it because we don't want to screw with that. So maybe. Well, in that case, I should have industry over here. Where's my wind? And then it blows that shit all over the city. I don't like that idea. But I do want a little bit. Just so that we have something for these people to go to work for. Now that changes the whole idea of my layout then. Unless I want this to be sort of the thing, and then we put apartments here, and then somehow we're going to have to buffer industry. Because I don't want industry tackling that. We certainly don't want to give up all our valuable beachfront property to that. Maybe I should be doing this backwards. I should be coming from here. And that way I could put a train station over here somewhere so that it actually touches that. Because I still have to put in a power station. Oh my god. Well, not necessarily. We can probably buy enough, actually. We cannot. We are spending too much buying it from everywhere else. Okay. Well, that'd be Gastown? Omega City 1. We seriously can't... They're not producing enough power that I could just buy it from them? Hold on a minute. Let's go over here. You gotta be kidding me. Hello? Can I select it? Jesus. Where is it? There. That's what I want. Because oh, I know I turned off the nuke plant. Oy. I forgot about that. I forgot. We're buying our power. No, we have excess here. Is this back on? No. Everything's powered and we have this amount of excess, but we're buying it, right? Yeah, we're totally buying some, but we're still producing enough for ourselves. Why? What did I put in here? God, I can't remember. I really need to be put in an oil plant. But that still doesn't explain that. Plus we've got these solar powers. Still doesn't explain that much. Nor does it explain why I can't sell it. We are producing some. We are selling it to Gazconda. Is Gazconda taking? I don't know. Alright. Well, we might have to do a little bit of rearranging to make this work, but let's get back in here and actually do something with this map. Okay. Well, in that case, it may actually now make sense to put those avenues kind of in the way I'd wanted to. Kind of creating a little bit of a grid that goes from one or to the other, but I still don't like the idea of doing that. I also don't like the idea of industry blowing its crap all over my city. So let's maybe not do that. Surprisingly, that would actually fit there. It would actually fit back here too. Well, as a tourism city, because I'm not going to put in mega towers, so how are they going to get their jobs? I really didn't think this one through. And unfortunately, I can't really go back at the moment. Okay, well, I guess we'll just be putting down a coal plant because that's easiest for now. And we're going to have to... I guess we'll just do something on this side. Start pushing over here for my earliest residentials. And we'll be utilizing this space out here for some early industry. Okay. So that is not what I want to do at all. Now, why did that... Something's not right. Something is definitely not right here. I guess because that must have been off kilter. That's alright, we can still work with that. It just throws me off a little bit. What do you mean it's too close to an existing intersection? So we'll do elongated ones on this one, which would give me enough space for that, plus some of that. Actually, if I put I could put tree rows here, and I'm willing to bet we could get one here, and then maybe a long one there. Or alternatively, a good square one in the middle, and then one on the inside. That would actually kind of fit a little bit better with the theme, and it would prevent... Well, now we're preventing the medium density building from growing up here. So actually, if I'm lucky, the medium density building will grow up here. We'll get one in the middle, or one there, and then I can put a... like a park in between there. We'll try to go with something like that. This will not be a techno city, so we will try to avoid that. And we are going to need some money. So we have that going, and I think we will want to probably shit. Well, now I'm screwing myself this way too, because if I'm going to put that road here, that's going to change all kinds of everything. So maybe we'll just have it come from here. It's going to change all kinds of everything. Let me put that back in. And then... So if I grab this... That's way out there now. 'Cause now I need to do... Shit, how did that work? Okay, so if I grab it here, this is where it'll go. Damn it, would you hold still? Okay. Put that there as a placeholder. Even though it should really snap off here to maintain my grid. And then we'll be swinging that in anyway. So this whole sector, we need to be developing from this side. Yeah, that really sucks that it's not going to work this way. I don't think it will anyway. Anyhow, so let's go back in here now, and I'm going to do lengthwise development like that. And where did that go? Let me just see real quick. I'm going to put this in. Take this back out. Oh, it will. Or is it only telling me that? It says it'll develop straight within there. Okay. Well, that works for me too. Works a little bit better, in fact. Okay, sorry, we're wasting a ton of time just in the setup, but that is always how this goes when I set up new cities, so no surprises there. No. Okay. Kind of develop it back out this way. So, okay. Here we go. Lots of regional demand. Don't like the idea of putting industry in there, but and here we go. For now, we'll just put this over here too, since that's all the dirty crap, and hopefully I can get my education level in this city, although that doesn't really work with the casinos, does it? Because the casinos are all about medium and low wealth. Then you get the other stuff. Well, it doesn't really say anything about education levels, though. But ultimately, I think maybe that's where the money's going to have to come from, is getting it inside of the... inside the casinos. This should now, let me look at... this. It probably would have gone, but now I've got everything in the fucking way. Maybe I'll have to take that out. I don't know. But given that this is going to be a tourism city, having tourism probably will be important. So we can put at least that here somewhere. Okay, still lots of density requirements, residential requirements, so we'll just keep going. Let me see how far down now. That's not going to go. Let's just keep grabbing this. Why did it line up with this, but not with the other? That bothers me. Let me grab this. We'll just go back and get this all to add up as well. Might just end up having to do like a bizarre little thing here, where I redevelop this city. I don't really necessarily like the idea of doing that, but we may have to. God, would you... I keep clicking. Now, I do want things to develop on the beach front, but maybe they shouldn't, because maybe we'll just have a big scenic roadway with that. So the road will go along the beach. Yeah, let's have that instead. Okay. So now we should be good there. And we do need a little bit more industrial. Got some jobs, we need some people. So yeah, that now creates a thing where I guess we could do that over here. But again, you wouldn't really want the suburbia right next to the industrial. That's not really how that goes. So I guess I could just do complete low wealth over here, but then that completely... Well, this doesn't have any... Low wealth does not impact this. It's technology level, which is education level. Okay. Speed it up. We're already making money, so that's a good start. Willing to bet a little bit of commercial, but still develop. It would. And let's see. Where do I want to put Town Hall? Raises medium wealth land value. Hold on. Connect a rail. Okay, well, we do actually want to do that. So maybe we do want that over here. I mean, like, right there, probably, by the coal power plant. But, do I have... What's it going to take? Yeah. I really would kind of like to get something like this going. So maybe I do need to actually, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here again, that we do need to go back here and finish my research project. Which is doable, because it just takes time. That's effectively it. It just takes time. But we do have a little bit more power now that this city is producing. This city, in fact, will be called Siminico. Siminico. Is that how I spelled that in the other series? I don't remember. Yeah, we'll look at it. Anyway, so this is going to be kind of my my casino-y resort Tropico type. Well, if it's going to be Tropico, then we want everybody in low wealth, don't we? Then it would be very slummy. We would have no room for the elites and the... Yes, I know. That's the other thing I want to do too, is get everybody into Omega franchises. Well, maybe this won't be as slummy as Siminico. Actually, Siminico in that series, which if you haven't watched it, was my SimCity Societies series, that one actually ended up being kind of fancy. It had a university in it, it had high-tech buildings, it had very authoritarian, brutalist buildings in it, but, you know, I mean, it was well, I was about to say it was a very happy place, but, no, you know, as far as that goes. Anyway, how we doing here? Not too bad. We now need more medium wealth people, so phase 2 of the building can begin, I suppose. We also need a school of some sort. Siminico Community College could be a thing. Yeah. Before we dig too deeply into that, however, I do think that we need the extra power sources. Even if I just get rid of this by putting fusion into that, looks really cool. Getting fusion plant somewhere. Seriously can't buy it from any... There we go. I knew we had it somewhere else. Omega City, Gas Town. How much do we even need right now? Like, we're seriously not even using more than a little bit, more than a fraction of this stuff. So we could get rid of the coal plant and just start buying excess. What now? What do you mean buying? What do you mean being left in the dark? Do you see this? Do you see this? We have 74 extra. I think you're just bullshitting me. But yes, now we can buy it, presumably from Omega Co. Omega City 1's producing enough. I hesitate to say that because we're probably going to use it for ourselves over there, so maybe we should be buying it from somebody else. But if we need to buy it from somebody else, Gastown is available, as is Coaltown. We can start putting money in the coffers. Ooh, you know, that's something I never looked at in the budgets, to see if we were making income from selling the power, and the water, and the whatever. Gastown is the place for supplying utilities. Okay, well maybe we'll look at that. That way we can get rid of this stuff over here. And, yeah, we'll see about this. See, God, that is so hard. Is that dark yellow, or is that yellow? I mean, if we look at this, we're not really... We need more businesses to fulfill society's needs, but we actually have plenty of jobs. So this is the correct amount of yellow. What we need, really, is more commercial. We just need to have more shopping needs. Yay! Okay. So now the whole purpose of this city is available, which is putting down a casino, which means more road building. But before we... Well, you know, actually no. Now that I've discovered I don't really need to do that to get my power plants, I think we can stay in here. So I think we'll stay in here and build next time.